Guys, we just arrived in Bodhgaya. It's early in the morning. I met a young monk in front of the temple who invited me to join them for lunch. Guys, this is Raj, right? Guys, this is Raj. He's a young monk. He's 15 years old. Very smart young boy. And this is Buddy Kuma.
My friend.
Raj said he's been a monk. He's 15 years old now. He's been a monk for 9 years. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, how are you doing? This is what the monks eat. You guys your name?
Fine ball. Fine.
Fine. What's your name? Say it again. Sunny Kumar. I'm Alex. Yep. Nice. Right now I'm in front of the main temple. We're gonna go check it out. I did pay a camera fee. They are not allowing me to bring my mobile phone. Lucky thing though, my photo camera has a video function and I love you guys. Enjoy the tour. The Mahabodhi Temple complex, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was originally built by Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century BCE. Though it has been restored and rebuilt many times, the structure that stands today still marks the exact spot where the Buddha is said to have reached awakening. The Bodhi tree we see today is a direct descendant of that original tree. The current tree was planted in the 19th century, grown from a spalling of the Sri Mahabodhi tree in Sri Lanka, which itself came from a cutting of the original Bodhi tree. Whether you're spiritual or not, Bodhgaya is a living crossroads of faith, culture and history, visited by millions every year seeking perspective, peace, or simply to witness a place that changed the course of human thought. I've come here not only to visit this sacred site, but to follow in the footsteps of the Buddha himself. I'm about to embark on a 10-day silent meditation retreat at the Bodhi Dhamma Vipassana Center. I don't know exactly what awaits me, but one thing is certain. Something greater than me has led me here. For the past 16 years, I've been practicing Shaolin Kung Fu and studying Chan Buddhism. It wasn't until my last trip to Sri Lanka that something shifted. I met an elderly woman from Singapore and we started talking about meditation. When I mentioned that my next stop was India, she insisted, almost urgently, that I had to do a Vipassana retreat in Bodhgaya. She said there's no better place to learn the Buddha's teachings than where he actually awakened to them. Now I may have heard the word Vipassana before, but it never stuck. It brushed past me without landing. So here I am, clueless about what exactly lies ahead, except for one thing. It's not gonna be easy. Alright guys, we're here. We're here. This is the Dhamma Bodhi Vipassana place. About to go in, drop my phone. I'll see you guys in 10 days. Hopefully. See ya soon. Alex, you got this. Peace.
Sabhikamangale, 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 Oyere, Tiramangale, 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 Oyere.
Guys, we just finished the seminar, 10 days, with all these beautiful, amazing people here. And I wanted to take a quick moment and discuss my experience here, which has been absolutely phenomenal. Before we get into it, I want to give a quick insight on what I understand Vipassana to be. Vipassana is the Buddha's unfiltered and unconstrued teaching. There's many sects of Buddhism that have taken the Buddha's teaching and kind of developed their own version of it, but Vipassana is the true and original teaching of the Buddha. It is non-sectarian. It doesn't have any rites or rituals. There isn't any gods or any worshipping. It's simply the science of mind and matter. It's a 10-day retreat where you are required to leave all your belongings. You're not allowed to use any electronics. You're not even allowed to have a book. You're not allowed to talk to anybody in those 10 days other than, teachers that you may have questions about. Everything is taken care of. You spend 10 days, 10 hours a day in meditation. It's a very, very strict schedule. It's extremely difficult. For me personally, it has been one of the most difficult things, most painful things that I've done in my life, but also at the same time, one of the most rewarding things. In Vipassana, the understanding is that all suffering that arises is never because of external factors. All suffering that we experience comes from within. And so therefore, we must look deeply within in order to understand this suffering. So we sit in meditation, and there's a few key concepts that you work with. In the first 3 days, you develop intense focus of your breath, and you are developing your faculties of mindfulness and awareness. And after the 3rd day, you start to being taught Vipassana meditation, which you then extend this mindfulness and this awareness to the entire body at the very depth of our subconscious. And we understand that all suffering arises because there's always either craving or aversion. And so we sit in meditation as we develop our faculties of mindfulness and awareness. You're not supposed to react to anything that comes up, whether it's pain, and it is so painful to sit hours and hours cross-legged, but all sorts of other pains and all sorts of other pleasant feelings will arise. But the key point is to sit in perfect equanimity and not react to them, because what happens is every time we react to them, we build sankhara within us. At the very depth of our being, we create more and more sankharas, and these sankharas create more aversion and more craving, and that in return creates suffering. And every time when we become aware of sensations and we manage to sit in perfect equanimity with these sensations, we start to eradicate these sankharas. And step by step, these sankharas come out layers by layers. It is a really prolific experience. It is not something that you have to believe in. It's really your effort and your labor that reaps the rewards, and you can feel it. What I can say is after 10 days, I'm completely transformed. We all carry a lot of misery and suffering in us, and you come to see this misery, and you come to see the root of all of this misery, and really meditating on anicca, the impermanence of all of it, and developing your faculties of mindfulness and awareness allows you then to carry this forth into your day-to-day. As you now say you're angry, you suddenly become aware of not your thoughts around this anger or why this anger has arisen, but the sensations that come up in the body. And that's all you really need to do. You need to be aware of these sensations and approach them with perfect equanimity and see the impermanence of them. And step by step, they will resolve themselves, and they will make you as a person lighter. My experience here has been absolutely amazing. I remember when I first arrived on the first day, I kind of got sick. I had been eating not too well, and I've been stuffing myself, enjoying the food here in India, and I got sick. I got diarrhea, and I got these really intense stomach cramps, and they got worse and worse every night, and I didn't really understand the system yet, and it got so bad that I felt like I needed to go to the hospital. And I went to one of the teachers, and I told him, hey, I need to go to the hospital. And he said, listen, I can give you permission to leave, but you cannot come back. And that was a huge disappointment to me, because I knew I wanted to finish this course. As difficult as it was, this was very important to me. And then I remember that one of the volunteers, he was giving me some medicine and some lemon water, and he said to me, he said, this is part of your purification, because that's ultimately what you're doing here. You doing a deep purification of the mind. It feels like you're going through brain surgery for 10 days, but you are also performing this brain surgery. So it's really, really hard work, and you will go through all sorts of stages. He really made me understand that, yes, this is the baggage that you have come with, and you really have to sit through it. And the idea is to accept everything as it is, to not want to change anything, but to sit in perfect acceptance, in perfect equanimity. And the truth comes to light, anicca. Everything is impermanent. That which arises must eventually cease. That is a universal law. The entire thing is also free. Basically, it's donation based. At the end of the course, you're free to donate whatever you feel like you want to donate. But they even encourage you that, yes, monetary donations are great, but more importantly is the service of bringing this to other people. So I encourage everyone to look into it. It's such a beautiful practice. I'm extremely grateful for this knowledge. I feel so much lighter, and I'm excited to go get back into life and just explore the possibilities of what Dhamma can do for myself and for others. So I hope everyone finds this gift and has a chance to experience this gift that the Buddha has left us, and encourage you guys. And I wish everyone happiness and everyone peace.
May all be happy, be peaceful, be liberated, liberated, liberated.
For more information on Vipassana, make sure to go to the official website www.dhamma.org, where you'll be able to see all the centers and locations worldwide. There's quite a lot. Also, all the courses and retreats that are being offered. I'm sure there's one near you, so go check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was informative. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave some comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.